So I had to search and search. It's actually good because I separated stuff and whatnot and found some stuff of my own, but I had to search for my mom's thing from the sandwich, the money she got from Social Security for the year. And it came, I don't know if it even came at all, but, because, you know, to do her taxes. And I'm like, Mom, I didn't find it. I searched through all your papers and all mine. I don't know. I know I got mine. I thought maybe she got yours, hers, but maybe she didn't. I don't know. Shit can happen. It's like I was getting her mail while she was in the hospital. I mean, if I searched everywhere, literally, if I showed you this room, right? I mean, basically, I searched everywhere. I went through all of my papers, and they're all in the big box that my WonderCore came in. The WonderCore I haven't opened. So, at least while I was searching, I separated stuff. I found stuff in my spine and that or whatever. But I can't pull it out of my ass. You know, can't pull it out of my ass. I told my mom, apparently the woman doesn't need that actual copy. I don't know if she can just have the amounts, the woman who does my mom's taxes. And I'm like, then you're going to have to call Social Security, Mom. I'm not going to be home all day. I'm getting my hair cut in the afternoon. I'm going to be going shopping, doing this, that, or whatever. You know, there's things we need. Like I said, the makeshift shower worked out okay. Better than my mom jumping the gun and going to pay the plumber to come over here I mean, he'd have to charge just a service call just for coming in to see if the thing was still, he could tighten it. And I'm like, what's the point of that? I might as well get a new one and have you install a new one. I'm going to have him install it, then we'll know it's installed correctly because, you know, it's not like Auntie's offered to install it and she knew what was going on with it because I told her I texted her. So she's got her own shit to deal with. At least she reported that conservative finally. We'll see what happens with that. Again, I don't expect anything to happen with it. But I just want closure. We just want closure. And he still has to rewrite the papers. I'm sure he'll still pay himself too much, but I don't know. He's underhanded. He's whatever. My mom saw the old, dog woman. My mom went grocery shopping and saw that. She says, guess who I saw? She said, blah, 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 I'm go. And what happened? Oh, she asked how Angel was doing. Yeah, of course she did, Mom. She didn't even ask how my mom was doing. She trouble accuses me of being judgmental. Like I said, everyone judges everybody. That speaks volumes. She just said, how's Angel? Remember, she's just obsessed. She's not even, she couldn't even pretend. She couldn't even say, oh, how are you doing, Samantha? Nope. I said, did she ask how you were doing? Nope, just how Angel is. Of course. She wishes that she had some power to have you never have Angel. I said, does she know you have Angel back? She's like, I don't know. I'm like, well, I doubt she knows from the foster woman. They're not best buddies. They're not, I know that. But maybe she, she's another one, dog woman. But again, Trouble would say, but she was so good to you and your mom. That's all Trouble looks at, Basically, I can't be upset with anybody or have an opinion because these people are helping out me and my mom so much, and real. And after Trouble wrote that poopy, the poop that's, again, put down or whatnot, and meanwhile, it's not really rational what she's saying because She just doesn't want to hear me do that anymore. That's how she talks to me. She's condescending, and it reminds me of what a 7-year-old child would say. I know you're just going to go off on a rant, but geez, Laura, it makes me feel sorry for you. Oh, go take your pity and shove it up your ass. But she's not even being rational in that. It sure does give your enemy stuff to work with, I know. Because in her eyes, I'm supposed to cater. Don't you understand that my enemies have a field day? I have men who think I'm sexy, who love my dancing towel videos. I have men who think I'm repulsive, who can't stand my towel, my towel dancing videos or whatnot. For her to even say that, I don't know where she's coming from, but she's so fucking high and mighty, people, just like critical and high and mighty, all while viewing herself and talking about humanity and everyone needs to get along and, to the two-ways, all this crap. But meanwhile, she just wants you to acquiesce to her way of thinking, and if you don't, regarding your own life, mind you, what you're doing in your own life, where you have the right to even make mistakes of your own and learn from them, and just the way she views me and the way she talks about me, all while viewing herself as a good, caring friend, whatever. I don't need it. I don't need it. I don't fucking need it. That's how that black woman must make me while I'm supporting her financially. I mean, in small ways. I wasn't going to just give her a lump sum of $500. No, I had it once I had my little windfall from the government, Once I had that stigma on my head, once my family, got to proof of what they believed all along about me. I'm nothing but just another mentally ill member of my family. None of my good qualities or talents or smarts or none of that matters. Even in some eyes, some people's eyes, good looks or whatever. No, go on, Linda. Go on. Whatever. I had debated to go into the next family thing for many, many, many years, 20, 30, whatever. It was always, we did a Christmas thing for this side of the family. It was held at Auntie's, and it was a Christmas thing, and but not on Christmas. And now, apparently, Mom said it's gonna be different this year. They're gonna do it. We're gonna have the family all get together on Thanksgiving instead. Like, oh, you're talking about that? That's almost a year away. I'm just getting through one day at a time, Mom. She's like, well, Auntie mentioned it to me. I'm like, whatever, I'm sure I won't go. Why do I want to go when I know for a fact they're judging me? And even if it's justifiable, it's just, I just can't take it. I just don't see the point. I think it would be awkward. I think I would be, I know I would have a good time. I think it would be awkward. I can't do it. I don't want to, and I would tell my therapist that. She's like, that's okay. You have a right to not attend these family things. She knows all the crap, under the circumstances. All this just... You have the right, Rob. Miss her. I was kind of inching towards, I think eventually I probably would have. If she remained my therapist, I was trusting her more and more. I was inching towards telling her how this whole YouTube thing began. I mean, I was going to tell her about YouTube and exactly how it began. Because a lot of you know exactly how it began. If I hadn't, I wouldn't have this right now if I hadn't gone crazy in 2009. If I hadn't become entrapped in the grips of a very, very, very powerful delusion. That nobody could break me of. No one would be able to convince me it was not the truth. Of course, when it happened, I was at my lowest point ever in my entire fucking regretful existence. Compassionate, empathetic people cut me some slack on that one. But regardless, I was getting close to, I really liked that last therapist. Like I said, trouble says, it's just when I don't agree with her or whatnot that she, you know, she's supported me in all this against Auntie. She couldn't stand Auntie, and she'd say nice things. Oh, it really sucks that you had to lose your therapist like that, but it doesn't matter, because whatever she did all along, or, you know, in the end, there's no coming back from her. It's instantly spoke. It instantly destroyed me. Number one, set me way back. She always says stuff like, she even said one time, you know, you should go for a long walk and just walk and walk and walk and know where you're going and trust that you're enough. Yeah, trust that I'm enough. Bullshit. You do nothing but criticize me. So clearly you believe, whether or not you pointed out that I'm far, I far fall below, you know, your little trust that you're enough comment. Anyway, she set me way back. It doesn't matter the things she said to false alarmists. She knew. There's no way she didn't. I can check my false alarmist folder. He's saturated my videos. There's no fucking way she didn't know who he was. She just didn't care. It doesn't matter what she wrote to him. Things she wrote to him, she's said to me over the years, more or less, or whatnot. It's that she wrote to him at all. That's all. That's an utter act of betrayal, particularly since what he had written was yet another derogatory and she wrote back to him like he's my best buddy, like he's been, you know what I mean? She wrote back to him as if they're just two people who really care about like he was another her or something, when he wasn't anything but. He was anything but, and she knew it. You know? Even if she ganged up on me and said that shit to Stoney, it wouldn't be as bad as saying it to false alarmist. Because Stoney never ever has written, and by any of his characters, as bad as false alarmist has repeatedly. Again, I can guarantee you there are hundreds upon hundreds of derogatory, cruel towards me comments in the false alarmist folder. And I haven't even put them all. I'm not reading any anymore. That makes me feel better in and of itself. That constant barrage of put-downs and cruelty and whatnot, I'm not reading. You think I can't see his name and not read the comment? Of course I can. And instantly remove it from my channel so it doesn't post. And in my Hotmail, put it instantly into false alarmist folder without reading the paragraph he's written. He often writes loads and loads and loads, okay? Apply back down. My friends will be like, you have to get over that. Yeah, that's easier said than done. She sent me way backwards. Stoney and his various characters sent me backwards too, because they manipulated, and you know. Frankie wrote to me, he's like, I've been reading these comments, you know that Stoney's just, you know he's mocking you. I'm like, I know. He can't hurt me now that I'm aware of him and his game. But when I wasn't aware of it, he had the power to hurt me, and he did. Repeatedly hurt me. Particularly by the last one, for Evil Fandango Justin. But even when Trouble wrote to Bunch Market, you know, of course, because she's just so perfect. I saw it, but so often Laura reacts in a venomous way. I wasn't going to say anything, but I saw what these guys were doing to her. Of course she did. Of course she did, because you're just so fucking perfect as you sit there, a total mystery to me. Of course. I'm the dumb one who's duped or whatnot. Oh, well, you noticed it but didn't say a word. And then, of course, there has to be the I told you so, you know. And here benchmarking came forward, and that's such a rare thing on the, you know. She's always quick to, everybody's wonderful, I'm the scum. I'm the scum. I don't know how to deal with the public or my family or my friends or oh, you fucking bitch. Fucking bitch. She viewed me as her project. I couldn't stand it when I did. She, even in telling me what I should do in videos or whatnot, she has the right to do that. No, but none of you do. They're my videos. I can create, I can do what I want. I'm not, and even when I try to say that, I'm ranting or I'm being irrational or whatever, you know. But it's the truth. I'm never going to be able to create anything that pleases all of you. I have to just do my thing, and some people will like it and some people won't. That's how it is with anybody who even makes money entertaining. This woman was on stand-up comedy the other night on the TV, on HBO, or I don't know, maybe it was on a regular cable station, but I didn't find her funny. I didn't enjoy her story. She's talking, her whole little thing was about how a monkey was her sister and so whatever. I didn't find it funny. But she has to tell it like everyone believes it's funny, you know. Stand-up comedians can bomb, and their jokes go flat or whatnot, but you have to not believe that's going to happen. Some people like my videos, some people don't. Most people are watching me probably just to ridicule me, I don't know. But I'm not going to think about that when I'm creating a video, because if I did, my video would be stifled. And believe me, Trouble pointed out the poo-poo pee-pee thing, but I'm sure there's loads of things she just was itching to say to me and just didn't, you know. Because in her eyes, you know, well, it really gives your enemies fodder. I don't care if it gives my enemies fodder. My enemies don't need any fodder. They think I'm ugly. They can use that no matter if I sit there and they're always dressed to the nines and talk proper and do this and whatever. What is wrong with you? Like Blanche said, you need to respect boundaries. Trouble didn't respect any boundaries. She critical of me, judgmental of me, critical, and had no qualms about saying it. No qualms about talking down at me either. If I got upset, oh, those dang bees must be out of Massachusetts, yeah, because that's the only reason I could possibly be upset with you, the queen, right? Or, ooh, you need to have some soothing chamomile tea, girl, and calm down, yeah. The bottom line is I was a fool. Fool to trust this woman, a fool to think whatever, you know. Believe me, I often thought, like, what is she getting out of this, or... We all care about, we just want you to be the strong, confident woman we know you can be, yeah. Well, congratulations on setting me backwards single-handedly, Trouble. Believe me, she did. Remember, this is following on the heels of what basically a total stranger did, but Trouble wasn't a stranger. She touted herself over year after year, being my good, caring, supportive friend. She did single-handedly set me backwards, plunged me deeper into despair, and set me backwards in the, in that department. Trump rallies are getting more and more violent. One of his people actually manhandled a reporter and then is lying about it. It's right, I could see it right there on the film. They show the surveillance video, and Trump makes it out like it's nothing, and because I don't believe any of the politicians. I like that Trump's stirring the apple, tipping over the apple cart, or setting the apple cart, I like that because he's making people think more and whatever. That doesn't mean I think he would be a good president or anything. It's just all fucked. And apparently they want to take people's right to, women's right to have an abortion. I don't know. Believe Trump accuses me of being judgmental and everyone. No, I don't think that's a rational train of thought. That I can't have an opinion and I can't judge the behavior or attitude or actions of anybody else just because, as she put it, for someone who expects, demands, wants people to put up with, not judge them on their lifestyle choices or personality or this, that, whatever. You're so quick to judge and berate others. Such a fucking arrogant, uppity, high and mighty bitch. Unreal. Unreal. Take my phone, talk to Miss C like I often do when I'm out and about for the day, doing this and that and what have you. We had a scare the other night with the angel, 2 nights ago. I was scared, I told you I have to put those pills down her throat. A lot of times I give her the roast beef with the pill wrapped in it, and she spits out the pill and eats the roast beef. And she has to have the damn pill. She's over with the end of it, thank God. And she was choking. And I couldn't stand it, and we were going to go to the emergency, and we were going to have to call a taxi and go it would have cost a lot of money between taking the taxi to that place and the after-hours emergency, but I don't play around. If the poor dog is choking, we can't have that. I felt like the pill was in her throat, and thank God we got the foster woman, because we would have taken a taxi pretty far, and that would have cost a pretty penny. And then after-hours, and then the taxi home, and then after-hours emergency. It would have cost a fortune. And we were inches away from doing it, because I'm not going to risk the dog's life. I don't know. She's choking. I can't. That's horrible. She's like a human. Well, my mom got a fish bone stuck in her